Alright, folks, we're back. And if you remember last time, I cleaned up the floor here just a moment ago. But we finished the piping to get our lava all set up over here. You know, power for lava, power for our different tanks. And what we needed next was we needed to get some lava built up, but we wanted to finish off these tanks and we were running, whoa, kind of low on obsidian. And apparently we got a twitching zombie over here somewhere. So, you're on. So let's go ahead and get that taken care of. And what I wanted to try is it looks like obsidian can be made straight from a combining water and lava inside of a smeltery, which I thought was kind of unique, being that I've got lava right here and water, well, right there, even though we need to move our water setup, I think. But we can try. So let's go ahead and mess around here for a minute and take this pipe out and put some water into our thing. I thought this was pretty neat. So looks like, oh yeah, look at that. I got plenty of water into there. Now, let's shut you off for a minute. I'm sorry. Let's do it that way. Make sure we don't have anything in these pipes. And let's send the lava like so. And we just need a lever to filter it over. So now I can see the lava appearing in the top of the tank, and it's condensing to make obsidian, I think, somewhere in here. Ha! That's pretty cool. So let's go ahead and get ourselves a bucket of water here, or two, and move this guy around. And for right now, let's shut this off. I'd rather keep some lava on back order here. So now, I needed water. And one of the big things I like doing here, since we've got our water system... Boy, where did I leave that? Oops. I need to figure out where we left the water supply. Gotta be down there. Okay. So what I wanted to do here, quickly. So I got one bit there. Let's up our water supply capabilities. Let me get another bucket of water here. Oh, I probably had a bucket right there. And come on, let's stop with the madness. Pretty please. With sugar on top. We put one there, so that should be a 2 there. And I could just grab a bit out of the tank here and fill it back in. I do need to figure out where our dirt went, though. Let's see. It's kind of important to do this quickly here. But this should, oops, up our earnings potential here. And, oh, you know what? That can't be there. It has to go here. Because I need to have another pipe coming out of this one. That means I can get rid of there. So now we can double the rate at which we're producing water. And what I want that to do for us, and I'll show you guys here in just a moment. Let's take you back out. And put you back into there. And give me the dirt back pretty please with sugar on top. Let's do it like so. So the next thing I'm going to need here is a couple of ender tanks. Ender tanks are totally the way to go for water as long as we got some obsidian left. Ender tank. Oop. I saw him. Ooh, blaze rods. That's a small problem. Don't have good access to blaze rods yet. Okay. We will come back to that project. And I saw some pretty nifty seeds there too, so I took them. But anyway, what we're going to do is put 200 tanks in there once I get some additional blaze rods for use. Let me see. Oh, and grape seeds can go into here. How are we doing on all the other kinds of seeds, by the way? Anything interesting? Yeah, we'll keep the flowers there for now. Alright, so back to the drawing board. Obsidian. Actually, I'm going to need this aqueous accumulator whether I like it or not. We can put it back in later. So I'll just leave that buried for now. Alright, buckets of water, ×2. Let's go ahead and just put this guy into place here. For now. Like so. Here we go. And piece of liquiduct. We ought to be good to go here. This should fill up pretty quickly with water. So now the next thing I want to do, how much obsidian do we got into here now? 9 times. Ooh. Why aren't we getting water? Something doesn't seem quite right here. Water, water, water. Water. There we go. I see obsidian forming at the bottom. It's pushing it. We'll get there. Turn up the sound just a little bit here. And over here, we still got stuff to be smelted down. Let's see. I'm kind of confused why I'm not getting water into here. Maybe I need a lever? Hang on. Shows we're pushing in water. let's break all the pipes. There might be some lava stuck in here somewhere. I should see plenty coming in. Oh, there's the water going. Let me get out a block of iron here. Maybe it's just a how much liquid we can actually hold inside the thing issue. I should be able to get 3 more blocks of iron out. That's pretty good. And the last bit of our iron out. I'm kind of confused why this is doing what it's doing, to be honest. There we go. Now it's shrinking the stuff. Sorry about the phone call, folks. You know, telemarketers, they're awesome. But anyway, the method seems to be working here. We want to think through a little bit more creative way if we can use this or not, but it's a clever way to get obsidian. That's not the traditional thermal expansion route at the moment. I'm kind of digging it. It does look like, though, the amount of liquid we can store in here is very limited by the size of our smeltery, so we need to be careful in that regard. I need to think through a way to measure this. Perhaps what we can do is fill up 2 tanks. Let's see, 2 more blocks of obsidian. And that might actually be the very real way to do this. I just want to make sure that we don't get overstuck here. Because the limiting factor will be how fast we can... Oh, I've overdid it. Well, maybe not. Maybe we got 1 more out of there. Right? The very limiting factor will be how fast we can produce lava. With that said, we want to make sure we can store a fair amount of it. And in fact, let's send the rest of it in. So what we're seeing here is I could totally use a drain behind the scenes to accomplish this. That might be nice. Or I could probably just come along the top here for right now. And hold on, let's turn those 2 guys off that don't want it filling in the walls. Let's empty in as much as we can. Drain our tank of lava. You can see how fast we're draining it. I managed to get 16 blocks of obsidian, though. That's pretty good. For free energy. Now. And in fact, it looks like we might have overdone it here. Wow. Steel 8, gold. Wow. Do I got enough of anything steel that can be made? Not quite, huh? Do we have a steel ingot made up already? I could probably use one of those. And let's convert this down. Save it for later. Maybe one of those and we can get the block of steel back out. Perhaps. And we are completely out of lava, so let's be sure to remedy that. I actually need to go and get some lava here. So anyway, that's a neat little setup. We'll put that to use over the next while. What I am going to do at the moment is knock all of this back down. And make sure we get our lava tank filled up. Because that is our controller. That should get me some lava into here to work with, given time. Perhaps. Well, let's make sure we build up a little bit. Shows we're full. I'm not quite sure what that line is. Let's make sure we can get... Maybe we can add in more water as we go. Oh, I know what I could do. We got 4 ingots of gold there. Let's get 5 ingots of gold. And cook them down. We'll make a gold block. So it's the electrical steel that just doesn't melt. We'll figure out what to do with that later on. So let me get the gold to the bottom. Once it finishes melting, do we have enough lava? Is that the issue? It shows we're full. Just tick thing. Oh look, it finally caught up to itself there. Okay. So we might need to get some of the lava back out here. Let's put the lava at the bottom for right now. So I got an extra servo on me. That just might be straight up easier. And give me a bucket of lava. We can put that back in just a minute. Whitelist, pull out lava. Okay. And go. Bring it back down just a bit, please. And now I got... Stop. Let's turn you this way. And we should be gaining loads of lava from our... that we just pulled back out here. Now I can get this gold out the system. It's kind of a clever way to deal with things. And we got a gold block. Let's go put stuff away here. Put the wood away. I'll put the obsidian we're still kind of low on. Do I have any glass panes made up? Not too many. Okay. And then we want tanks. So the better way I think to do this, in staring at all of it, is we're going to have 2 tanks here. Ready to go. Let's pull you and you out. Okay. Take you and you and you and you out. And now, see, now I'm overloaded with water, which is a real problem. So what I want to do here... Oops. Let me get one tank down for a minute. And we'll put the lava into there. And give me... I need 1 bucket of water. And what did I do with that tank? I put it right here. So we'll put these 2 right next to each other. And they should not connect. Okay? Because they're 2 different sets of liquids. And you know what? I'm going to separate them just for ease. It'll make my life easier in the long run. That's the guy I need here. And let's go ahead and just run a... No, you know what? Let's just put it right here. I'm fine with this. Let's get this thing filled in. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6, and that's that one. Let's back right into the wall here. Okay. With our accumulator. I really need to figure out how to get the pick to not mine so fast. Take off speed, I know, is the easy answer, but you guys know what I meant. Let's not be silly now. Okay, we got infinite water there. Let me get the accumulator to here. You know what? I actually wanted it back here. For ease of what we want to do. Put this stuff back down. Okay, so, and I'm going to need this top tank right this minute. Oh, no, I won't. We had it right here is where I left it. So that'll instant fill with water. Perfect. Perfect. Let's just fill all this in for right now. Yeah, I know I made it stone brick last episode and not stone brick this episode, but we'll get there. And do I have any more smeltery bricks? Because that would be nice. Smeltery things. Oh, I did make it. I got an extra drain. Perfect. Let me go ahead and put that right there. So now what I want to have happen, let's think through this for a minute. Actually, I do want this one back. I need to make sure it has lava in it, because then I think I can put them next to each other. Nope. See, I've got to have this tank separated. So let me do like so. Okay. So. If I put a pipe here and here, okay, with a servo. Let's do this. 1, 2. Install the servo. And you need to have a redstone signal to pump. If I put a servo here that says you must have no redstone signal to pump, I can put a... Can I put the lever right on the tank? Oops. So now this tank should be filling with lava and that one should be filling with water. And I need you to have no redstone signal to operate. Okay, so now if I put the thing here, so where I'm running into the issue right now is I want to shut off these two. Oh, maybe I could put the thing right there. If I do that, it should invert the signals, because now I got 32 and 30. Not quite 32 yet. So that way I have 2 even amount buckets of stuff to work with. When we're full. And let me grab one more of these tanks back to get our water out of here. Existing water out of the system, because I think we're overloaded on it. Oh no, I got all that obsidian, so we can just get it back out. That's fine. The obsidian actually gives me breathing room. And we'll put the bricks back into place. Since I can get to it. Okay, so you're full. If I invert... No, see, that doesn't do it. So what I need to have happen... Let's move this tank over. And we'll move that bucket of water for right now. Let's put it under here if we can. Give me some stone brick. Sure. So you're still going to get full water. And you're going to output it to there. And I need you to be like this. And I need you to say high signal. So now, I can put the lever maybe right here. And what happens is, being that this needs to be low to be on, that should disable. That totally didn't do that. Let's back it up one more then. And we'll just make sure there's a pipe there. That'll just be easier. Because that way I can invert the process. So we're going to have water here. Give me some cobblestone. Okay. We're going to have water here. Whoops, I need to rotate this guy so I have... an output spot right there. And I'll put water here. So now you should be filling with water correctly. So that's working. Oh, I don't even care. I want you to completely ignore redstone signals. This pipe, however, I need it to be out. I need it to. Can I do it that way? I have no idea. I want you to require a low signal to operate. So now, what do we got in here? See, I'm not quite back to full yet, but this way I can make 32 blocks of obsidian in a hurry, I'm hoping. Okay. So this is all part of the process we were working on, if you remember, guys. And the nice thing is we're building up our other supplies just by being here. Working on it. And I'm going to leave the other seared tank up on top here for now, because we'll make more eventually. And for now, I'm actually going to disable that pipe, because I don't actually want the thing to pump. Oh, so you know what's happening now? How can I do this? I don't think it matters. Once I flip it, it'll pump one then the other. I have no idea how many millibuckets of liquid we can hold in here, but I'm assuming way more than 32. Maybe that's a bad assumption, I'm not sure. Alright. Just making some room in the tank to make sure we're good to go. So now, when I flip this, both of those go. I get lava first. And then, okay, now we're just saying, what? Oh. I don't care. So now that's ready to go. We got, if I shut it off, we fill back up, and I've still got lava in there. The real question will be, can we refill? No. Damn it. Give me a lever. Is this really gonna mess with things? The reason I did it that way in the first place because I wanted to hide it. So that thing is empty. Oh, perfect. See what it did there, guys? Look at that. So it emptied both tanks. We'll take you back out now. And it made obsidian. And so this guy was still running the whole time, making more lava. I shut it off, and when I see them both refilled, we're good to go. I did get it. I just had to be patient. Okay, so let's fill in our little bit of a mess here. So now, the next step in this process I kind of want to do here is to take and automate this obsidian making. Because that's going to get boring in a hurry, right? So to do that, first we're going to need to make another tank. I need to get some obsidian out of the system. Oh look, we got a regen Weber. Let's kill him. This thing should be ticking down. Oh, we got some chain pants out of that guy and a heart. He gave us a heart. Okay, so now, let's make another tank. Or 3. And I just want a little bit of obsidian out of this. Oops. What did I do there? Just enough so I can create an appropriate filter here. And we got obsidian at the bottom. Good. So give me a filter. And we need a servo here. And what I want to do is say, you're going to whitelist obsidian, period. And let's go ahead and push it back in to the thing. So we can push all of this straight back away in. I don't know why it's not, but we'll work on it. Okay. In the meantime, our force tank is getting full, so let's add to that. Alright, why are we getting water in? How is more water getting into there? You're on. Okay, what's going on here? And sorry, next up we gotta get rid of this water. I should have left the obsidian in here. Just leave me a bucket of it for now, we're gonna want it. Come, I need the obsidian out of there, man. Well, give me another tank. Okay, hang on. Let's get this fixed. Obsidian into the bottom one. I think we've got an issue with how much liquid is being displayed in here. Or maybe it was in the pipes is the problem. So what you can see what I'm doing here is by combining the tanks vertically like that, it forces all the liquid towards gravity. So the next thing I want to do here is I want to whitelist pulling out water and back out all of this actually. And let's just put the water at the bottom. Okay. So now by doing that, what I ought to be able to do here... maybe. Maybe, baby. With some fluid ducting anyway. Yay. And I need cobble in my way. Okay. And I don't want it connecting... Did that connect? Okay, I don't want it connecting into there. Nope. I guess we have to do like this roundabout crazy nonsense. I want that water back into here. And turn the lever on. So that'll go back into our supply tank, right? No, so that's... Why are you on? Oh, I got you set funny, that's fine. So now that tank is empty. The last one I need to get out of here is the lava. And what I want to do here... Let's put this bucket of water away for right now. Give me a bucket of lava. And... Now whitelist pulling out lava. Let's get the lava to the bottom of the list. And get that out of here. So now I have 0 lava and 0 water in the thing. Kind of making sense, guys, what I'm doing here? I'm digging it. Okay. And then our last trick is going to be to say, now you're going to whitelist pulling out obsidian. And I want that to go to here. Nope. To here. Okay. And I want you to connect to there, and I want you to go to there. Give me the lever. Why did it pull out steel? Whatever. Break it. I only want obsidian coming out. So we don't have quite enough yet. But I think we got the setup I needed. And let's get out of my way. So now I need you to be on a low signal. But both of you guys can fill up your tanks. And we could actually automate this later on with a redneck controller that says when we get a signal from either side that both tanks are full, we invert the signal and pass it to here. Kind of a clever way to do things. And since I got an extra tank here, now we'll put it there. And last but not least, well, we got to eat some food. Last but not least, I want to build a hopper and put a chest here to collect obsidian for us. So then we have an obsidian machine. So we need a chest. That being miscellaneous or tools. Yeah, you know what? Let's just make an iron chest. I got enough around. If we end up with an iron chest full of obsidian, that's probably a solid amount to work with. We could probably even get away with less than that. But having some on hand is nice for all the tanks we want to do later on. Oh, and sorry, we need a hopper. One more chest. 5 more iron. Let's get that made up. So what the hopper will do is it'll automatically empty the casting basin. Now, one thing I discovered the other day, and I'm not sure if it'll work in this case, but I do not believe that you need to actually position the hopper off the get-go. I think you can flip it around with the wrench, and as long as you get it pointing towards where you want, blink, we got obsidian in there. So now we're automating obsidian production. I don't know how we're still producing obsidian if there's none in the picture, but I might have found a glitch. We'll see. It'll stop or it won't. Cool. Or maybe it's in the pipes is what it is. Maybe the pipes can hold an infinite amount. And for now, I'm going to keep the molten obsidian bucket there. Seems like a good a spot as any. The lava, we can just dump back into one of our tanks for storage. And see, we're already back to 30. I'm not sure why this guy isn't producing. See, what I need to have happen. So right now, I need that thing to shut off, and I'm not sure it's behaving. So we're producing water. If I flip this, oops, I didn't want to do that. But, grr. That's filling. When I flip that, it's emptying. Okay, I think we got it. Now. Because what's happening is that redstone signal, I think, is carrying through that block. To fill our tanks up. And the last thing I'm going to need to do is get rid of a pile of water. Why are we... Okay, so let's get rid of the pile of water quickly. Give me one more of these tanks. Actually, you know what I want to use for this? Is let's just make some regular old glass tanks. Because that way when you break them, you destroy the water. And I'll want glass tanks eventually anyhow. For various things. So right now the only thing I've got left in here is not quite enough fluid water. Let's just make sure we go over the top here. And we'll put that into here. And flip the thing. And put a servo into here. Let's get everything back out. So we're going to waste some water and lava for right now, but that's okay. As long as we're completely empty, the only thing that should be in the line there, that's empty, that's got obsidian. Okay. Let's turn that to high for right now. So now we're at 32 and 32. I should see both of these drain to 0 at some moment. And I should not see you refilling. So what's got to happen is either the lava will go first and then the water will be right behind it. Or maybe the other way around. I'm not sure how it calculates. So now that should be dropping. There we go. Draining the line, and that should not be refilling it until we're ready. So that block is fairly critical right here. Okay, so we're good. We filled it all in, and I should have exactly the even amounts of obsidian and water. Shut it back off and wait for it to load up again. Ha! I like it. And we're producing obsidian. What do you think, guys? Pretty cool? So periodically when we need obsidian, we'll have a backlog ready to go, and it'll produce fairly quick. 32 and 32. So the last thing we should probably consider here, hang on, is can we get to a multiple of 3? Time to get out the calculator. Bear with me. Or does it matter? So I would need 3 tanks of each to get to a perfect amount. So we're always going to have a little bit extra in here, ready to be made, and that's okay until we get. Because if I had 96 buckets of lava, we might actually top off the water faster than we could work with it. But there we go. Plenty of obsidian. Let's fill up... oh, hey there, Mr. Enderman. I'll take an ender pearl, thank you, if you got it. Free dirt. Sold. No ender pearl, though. He's a wise guy. Let's make up some more tanks and keep filling in the rest of our tanks, huh? There we go. We only need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 more, I think. pretty good. We might have it right here. There we go. And now we, that way we get a backlog on lava and, horse juice. Folks, I like it. We will call that the build here today. It's a little bit of a shorter episode, but not terrible. And this way we can keep an eye on things. The water refills quick, the lava will be slow, but given enough time, we'll catch right up on this stuff. And you can see we made a fair amount already. We're back 6 obsidian. Anyway, thank you for tuning in. Remember to hit that like button, leave comments, all that good stuff. And we'll see you soon. Thanks.